Hi. Okay, it's um 13 days, 15 days of the MCO. So I'm a counter problem with my air conditioning. So when I turning on, the compressor doesn't looks like kick in. So it doesn't work. The compressor doesn't work. So I'm suspected that we're having issue with the capacitor. So it takes about 2 days to order through online through the Shoppee. So let's try to replace it and see how it goes. So it's very hot days. There's no rain. It's very humid. Yeah. So we'll see you. Okay. So I was in the outside, which is my outdoor unit located. So we have to climb. It's very high and hot as well. Okay. This is my outdoor unit, so which is a 2.0 horsepower to 2 horsepower. It's a Panasonic, so which is about somewhere in 2017, maybe. It's 3 years old. So it is the second time that I'm going to replace the capacitor. Okay, you can see here this is a 45 MDF or 45 UF if you are look properly there. So even though my air conditioning is a Panasonic brand, so still can use the accent. So this is the accent capacitor, so which is a slightly expensive compared to the others brand. So I bought it 38 ringgit. Okay, let's see. Let's try to open. So make sure before you do this, please switch off the aircon switch, and then if you take more precaution, you can switch off the main switch if you are not brave enough, so you can switch off the main switch. Okay. Alright. Okay, you see, actually there has a screw because it's a okay, to remove the top cover, there's a 3 screw. Okay, this is a screw. It's falling down, so this is a screw. Okay, there's a 3 screw using the Phillips screwdriver. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to have we need a test pan to make sure whether they still have electricity or not. We're going to test here. This is a capacitor. Okay, there's no. And then another one. Oh, sorry. Okay, there's no electric as well coming in from the indoor. Okay. Then I repeat, so before you touch off any of the components, you need to switch off the main switch, or you need to switch off the aircon switches inside. Okay. So I'm going to use my screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. Before that, we need to touch these 2 connector. So touch each other. Don't touch in your hand because they might have still have electricity inside the capacitor. So you just need to touch between the first pole and the second pole, second connector. Just touch to remove the electricity inside the capacitor. Okay, we're done. And then I think it's a safe to remove the capacitor, replace the capacitor, the old capacitor. So alright, just be careful because one hand's quite difficult to work because I need to hold my camera as well. Okay, this is a screw, and then this is a capacitor you need to remove. Okay, okay, make sure. Okay, sometimes the capacitor will use what I call it, white wire coming in, and then a red color, two white cables and then one red cables. So what you're going to do is you're going to need to unplug it and plug to the new capacitor. Okay, so you can see this is the same type of a capacitor. Okay, so you need to replace it. Okay, we have done replace the capacitor. This one is a new one, and then this one is the old one. It doesn't look like a faulty, but seems like it doesn't work. I'm not sure. Maybe if you have a multimeter, you can test it to charge and discharge it and see whether is it. In my case, I don't have a multimeter here, so I just last time when I tried to do first troubleshooting, so I found out that the power from the indoor unit, there's a power from the indoor unit to the outside, to the outdoor units. So when I test through using my test pen, I can see the powers inside. Okay, but the fan was moving, but the compressor doesn't kick out, so most probably it was capacitor faulty. Okay, you see 45 UF. Okay, I have assembled back the new capacitor. I've replaced the new capacitor, so I'm going to test it out whether is it working or not. So we'll just put this, sorry, no need to put this. Maybe if you need some help, someone can help you to turning on from inside. I need to call my wife to help. Okay, so I have replaced, and then I have switch on and test, and after about 5 minutes, so 5 minutes after you turning on the air conditioning, after you turn on the remote, okay, it will take some time before the electric pass to the outdoor. Okay, then here you see it's a real issue with the faulty capacitor, so I have to replace. And then you can hear some noisy in the capacitor, in the compressor, so different with the previous one, which is like you only can hear the fan was turning on, but no noisy sound from this area. Okay, so in that case it's a capacitor failure. Okay, so okay, that's it. We can assemble back and go through the MCO for day 16. See you again. Bye.